Maurice Benard, A Journey of Triumph, Struggles, and a Lasting Legacy. Maurice Benard, one of the most iconic actors in daytime television, has graced the screen for decades, capturing the hearts of millions with his nuanced portrayal of the complex and tortured character, Sonny Corinthos, on General Hospital. His story, however, is not just one of fame and recognition but also one of personal trials, resilience, and an undying passion for the craft that has defined his career. Now, as the actor approaches the twilight of his career, many fans and peers alike are reflecting on his remarkable journey, from his rise to stardom to the inevitable passage of time and his decision to retire. Maurice's journey into acting began long before he became the name synonymous with General Hospital. Born Maurice Benard on March 1, 1963, in Martinez, California, he showed an interest in performing at an early age. His roots were humble, but his drive to succeed was anything but. Maurice's breakthrough came in 1993 when he landed the role of Sonny Corinthos, a character who would soon become the face of General Hospital, one of the longest-running soap operas in American history. Sonny Corinthos was a character who was immediately complex, layered with contradictions. He was a mob boss, a ruthless businessman, yet a deeply emotional and loving father and husband. The portrayal of Sonny demanded an actor capable of delivering raw emotion, intense moments of vulnerability, and the ability to navigate between the dangerous criminal world and tender familial moments. Maurice Benard, with his exceptional depth and versatility, was the perfect actor for the job. He didn't just act Sonny, he became him. From the moment he stepped into the role, Maurice's presence on screen was undeniable. His performances were so compelling that it wasn't long before Sonny became not just a major character on the show, but a cultural phenomenon. Maurice's portrayal of Sonny was both groundbreaking and revolutionary, breaking the mold of what audiences expected from the typical soap opera hero. Sonny, for all his flaws, was someone you couldn't help but root for. He was a mob boss with a heart, a dangerous man who was deeply devoted to his family. Maurice injected humanity into the role, making Sonny's journey of redemption and his endless internal struggles deeply relatable. However, while Sonny's character soared, Maurice's personal life was far from perfect. Beneath the glamorous lights of Hollywood, Maurice Benard struggled with his own demons. He has long been open about his battles with bipolar disorder, a condition that he was diagnosed with in his early 20s. The toll that mental illness took on him was profound, yet Maurice's willingness to speak about it became a vital part of his legacy. By sharing his struggles with the public, he helped break down the stigma surrounding mental health, showing that even the brightest stars face their own battles. His openness was a breath of fresh air for many, and it only endeared him further to his fans. As Maurice's career progressed, the character of Sonny grew and evolved, much like Maurice himself. Over the years, Sonny's arc became more intense, his moral compass increasingly complicated, and his relationships with other characters more fraught with tension. Yet, at his core, Sonny was always driven by love for his family, love for his children, and love for the woman who would forever be his partner, Carly Corinthos, played by Laura Wright. Their chemistry was electric, and Maurice and Laura's dynamic continued to be a highlight of the show for years. But as with all things in life, time eventually takes its toll. Maurice, now in his 60s, is approaching a new chapter in his life. The physical demands of a career in television, particularly one that requires long hours of filming and emotionally taxing scenes, have begun to take a toll. The age-old question that every actor faces at some point, how much longer can I keep doing this, became a reality for Maurice. His decision to retire was not an easy one, but it was inevitable. The man who had brought Sonny Corinthos to life for nearly 3 decades was ready to say goodbye to the role that had shaped his career. But Maurice's decision to retire does not mean his legacy is over. Far from it. In fact, it's just the beginning of a new era for the actor. The impact Maurice has had on General Hospital and on daytime television as a whole is immeasurable. His portrayal of Sonny Corinthos was groundbreaking, and his ability to balance the character's violent nature with his tender humanity was unparalleled. Maurice Benard brought a level of depth and gravitas to daytime television that will be remembered for years to come. Moreover, his advocacy for mental health awareness has left an indelible mark. Maurice's courage in discussing his own struggles with bipolar disorder has inspired countless individuals to seek help, be more open about their own challenges, and embrace their mental health journeys with courage and strength. His honesty and vulnerability in both his personal and professional life have made him a beloved figure, not just among fans, but among his colleagues as well. As Maurice enters the final years of his career, it is important to look back on the immense contributions he has made to the industry. His work on General Hospital has set a standard for what it means to be an actor in the world of daytime television. He redefined the mob boss archetype, making Sonny Corinthos one of the most beloved and multidimensional characters in soap opera history. Maurice didn't just play a part, he transformed it into something unforgettable. Retirement, while a bittersweet conclusion to an extraordinary career, will allow Maurice the time to focus on his own life, his family, and his future endeavors. But as the actor steps away from the screen, the world will remember him not just for the roles he played, but for the legacy he leaves behind. Maurice Benard is more than just Sonny Corinthos. He is a symbol of resilience, strength, and vulnerability. He is a man who faced his personal battles head-on, who used his platform to advocate for mental health, and who will forever be remembered for his incredible contributions to the world of television. Though the time has come for Maurice to retire from his iconic role, his impact will never be forgotten. The legacy of Maurice Benard will continue to live on in the hearts of his fans, in the characters he brought to life, and in the countless lives he touched with his unwavering honesty and commitment to his craft. The world of General Hospital will forever be marked by his time as Sonny Corinthos, but Maurice's influence extends far beyond the walls of the hospital. It reaches into the hearts of everyone who has ever watched him perform, and it will continue to inspire for generations to come. In the end, Maurice Benard's story is one of a true legend, a man who not only captivated audiences with his performances but also touched lives with his vulnerability, strength, and resilience. He has proven that it's not just the characters we play that define us, but the lives we lead and the way we inspire others along the way.